हे गाइस व्हाट्स अप, वेलकम टू आवर चैनल। आई होप आप सब लोग बहुत अच्छे होंगे, खुश होंगे और आप लोग के दिन अच्छे जा रहे होंगे। आज का जो टॉपिक है व्लॉग का वो है एक्सपेंसेस इन कनाडा। ये व्लॉग हम लोग अब इसलिए बना रहे हैं बिकॉज इस महीने हमें टोटल 6 मंथ्स हो गए हैं। तो हम लोग ने ये सोचा कि लेट्स हेल्प यू ऑल गाइस जो यहाँ पे कनाडा मूव होना चाहते हैं, ये बताने में कि यहाँ पे मंथली एक्सपेंस कितना होता है। बिकॉज आई नो जो भी यहाँ पे आने का प्लान कर रहे हैं, पहली दिमाग में यही चीज़ आती है कि कनाडा मूव होने के बाद या किसी भी अदर कंट्री में मूव होने के बाद मंथली एक्सपेंस कितना होगा।
Yeah, because taxes are pretty high if you're moving to. I think all the provinces have high taxes if you are in top 2% earning that kind of salary. So most other people they have the concern like how much I would be able to save if I move to Canada and what would be the expensive. Suppose you're living in Vancouver, close to Vancouver or Toronto, it's pretty expensive. But yeah, that's what we are going to discuss. Like, what would be your expenses if you are family of two, or if you have a little one with you and you're moving to some place like Vancouver or Toronto. How much you would be seeing as the monthly expense, and then you can calculate it further, like how much you would be able to save according to your earnings. So yeah, let's get started.
सो द मेजर एक्सपेंस जो यहाँ पे वैंकूवर में हम लोग का होता है वो होता है रेंट का। सो द पार्ट वेयर वी आर लिविंग इन वैंकूवर इज डाउनटाउन। इन माई फर्स्ट वीडियो मैंने आप लोग को ये बताया था कि डाउनटाउन जगह क्या है। डाउनटाउन इज अ प्लेस विच इज इन अ सेंटर ऑफ अ सिटी। यहाँ से सारी चीज़ें पास हैं, एज इन मेरे हस्बैंड का ऑफिस, मेरा ऑफिस, यहाँ के शॉपिंग कॉम्प्लेक्सेस, मॉल्स, ग्रोसरी स्टोर, सब कुछ यहाँ से बहुत ज़्यादा पास में है। तो हम लोग 1 BHK अपार्टमेंट में रहते हैं और ये जो बिल्डिंग है ये थोड़ी पुरानी बिल्डिंग है। सो यहाँ पे जो हमें रेंट देना पड़ता है वो ज़्यादा नहीं है अगर हम डाउनटाउन के हिसाब से देखें। तो हम यहाँ पे पैंडमिक के टाइम पे मूव हुए थे तो हमें ये थोड़ा सस्ते में पड़ गया। हम इस बिल्डिंग में जो 1 BHK का रेंट पे कर रहे हैं दैट इज 1700 विच इंक्लूड्स वाटर एंड हीटिंग।
Yeah. So let's move on to another thing. And one more thing I want to mention: our rent in covers the heating, but in the mostly the new buildings which are coming, new construction, they don't cover heating and all. So you would be paying it as a part of your electricity or as a part of your gas bill. Yeah, so that saves us little bit money. So the
next expense is electricity.
Yeah. So electricity for us it's pretty minimal. Like I would say it's close to negligible because for us the expense or the bill that comes from the hydro is it comes on bi-monthly basis. So every 2 months we get a bill and it comes around $60. So if you convert it into a per month cost, it would cost around $30. I'm not sure what's low for us. We don't we don't think about
also
using
varies
electricity.
upon
Yeah.
like समर्स में थोड़ा कम इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल आता है, विंटर्स में थोड़ा ज़्यादा आता है बिकॉज आप हीटिंग यूज कर रहे होते हो।
Yeah. But for us it doesn't change. I think even we went through the whole winter and it was 60 for. Okay, I think the next one is a little bit technical, so Sakshi wants me to handle it. So yeah, it's a phone plan. The phone plan that we have two different phones obviously because one is for Sakshi, one is for me. And Sakshi. So first I'll discuss Sakshi's phone plan. The carrier that we are using or the carrier that we are using for Sakshi is Fido or Fido. I don't know what they call it, but it's FIDO.
Fido.
Yeah, it's a Fido, and we are paying around $72 per month, and it covers the 8 GB data, so 8 GB data, which is a huge deal in Canada. Like the phone plans are so expensive. Yeah, and 8 GB data is considered like you are living in heaven or something. So yeah. So 8 GB internet data, and then unlimited calling is there, unlimited SMS, which is like almost everybody
Yeah, it also includes 100 minutes
to India.
to India.
Which matters for us a lot because like when you will be moving here, if you take international roaming plans, they are going to cost you 1,000 rupees INR, which is like I don't find them. And also like you cannot keep on recharging, right? So we needed something which can allow us to call to India. I think we found this one. So yeah, basically that's it for me. Because we are using the Shaw internet, we are using the internet. We'll talk about the internet, but we have the internet plan, and our internet provider allows us to attach two or I think three phone devices to that particular plan, and they pay us some cashback around I think $10 or something, and that $10 covers the plan for me. So I don't need any data because I'll be mostly staying home, working from home currently. So I don't have any data plan, but I have unlimited calling and everything, and it works for me. Mostly when I go out with Sakshi, so I can use the hotspot. So mostly when my office will open, I would definitely need to look out for something better than whatever I have currently. But yeah, it's working for me.
So you don't pay anything for your...
I don't pay a single penny for my phone plan.
Okay.
Yeah, and for Sakshi, one thing we forgot to mention is this $72 actually covers her device cost as well. So she got the new Pixel 5, and that covers the device cost also. I think her device cost is 25 Canadian dollars per month, and apart from it, everything is rest of it is the plan. So most of the time it's very 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 cheap if you are taking a new device and coupling your plan with the new device. And for Sakshi it was required because she is going to record the video. So so pretty much that's it. The next thing is the internet. Yeah, for us the internet cost us around $117 per month. The speed is 175 Mbps, which I never saw it buffering, so it works for us. We watch 4K videos and we stream a lot of things, Netflix and everything. It never buffers for us. So yeah, internet service is good. It's unlimited, so you don't need to think about like how much you're using. And the provider that we are using is Shaw. There are a lot of different providers, Roger Bell and everything, but Shaw we found it very much cost effective. They have very great deals, and if you go to Shaw centers, you will find so huge line. Like there will be a queue of 100 people almost.
So the next thing is grocery, जो कि बहुत 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 important चीज़ होती है और उसमें अच्छा खासा एक्सपेंस भी होता है, लेकिन हमारा एक्सपेंस इतना क्यों नहीं होता है अभी तक मुझे ये समझ में नहीं आया. बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली ये डिपेंड करता है कि आप क्या खा रहे हो और किस क्वांटिटी में खा रहे हो.
I don't know. I never felt like we are not eating whatever we bought. We don't even think about like
before buying. We even don't think कि हम क्या खरीद रहे हैं और कितने का आ रहा है.
So but yeah, we make sure that for our monthly shopping, like where we where we do the aggregated monthly shopping, we go to the store which provides us the discounted rate. So so mostly we go to I think Canadian Superstore.
It's a real Canadian Superstore which is in Metrotown Mall. So हम मोस्टली वहाँ से ही हर वीक, नॉट हर वीक, बाई वीकली हम वहाँ से शॉपिंग करते हैं. और जो हमारा ग्रोसरी का एक्सपेंस है दैट इज $250, विच इंक्लूड्स फ्रूट्स, वेजिटेबल्स, all the milk products and some frozen item, like everything. और अगर कभी कभी जैसे एक्स्ट्रा हमें खाने के अलावा जो भी सामान लेना होता है, एज इन बाथरूम क्लीनिंग किट या कुछ भी लेना होता है, तो वो भी हमारा उसमें इंक्लूड हो जाता है. तो ऑल इन ऑल हमारा $250 से कम ही थोड़ा खर्चा होता है. बट मैं आप लोग को थोड़ा कुछ अगर एक्स्ट्रा आइटम हो गया तो इसको इंक्लूड करके 250 बता रही हूँ.
Yeah, I think
So you want to say?
yeah, so next thing is transportation. If you both will be working, definitely here, the transportation is I think I just loved it. The transportation system they have in Canada. For that you need to so there are sky trains and buses. They both are interlinked, and their network is super awesome. Like
Yeah.
I don't think so anywhere if you're going in Canada, and it's if in the like close to Vancouver or Surrey, or even in I think the outskirts, they have covered it so beautifully. You don't even have to walk more than 5 minutes
Yeah.
to get a bus or to get a sky train. It's super awesome.
Like हमारी जगह से I just need to walk for not more than 2 minutes to get a bus. So मैं यहाँ से जब मुझे सुबह ऑफिस जाना होता है तो मैं यहाँ पे एग्जैक्ट 9 AM पे निकलती हूँ एंड 9:02 पे मैं बस स्टॉप पे होती हूँ और बस लेके मुझे जस्ट 4 बस स्टॉप क्रॉस करके अपना स्काई ट्रेन लेनी हुई. स्काई ट्रेन एज इन यहाँ पे जो हमारे यहाँ मेट्रो चल रही होती है उसको यहाँ पे स्काई ट्रेन बोलते हैं. तो यू जस्ट हैव टू गेट द पास, मंथली पास इज नॉट मैंडेटरी बट मैंने मंथली पास इसलिए लिया हुआ है क्योंकि मुझे डेली अपना ऑफिस जाना होता है तो वो थोड़ा चीपर साइड पे पड़ता है. मेरा जो ऑफिस है वो जोन 1 में आता है. यहाँ पे वैंकूवर को 3 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया गया है.
Not Vancouver.
Yeah.
I don't know if everything covers or comes inside Vancouver, but yeah, the whole infra
Of BC,
the BC, whatever covers the SkyTrain and the buses is being divided into three different zones, and then on the zone basis, the prices are being calculated. So if you want to travel from zone 1 to zone 3, and if you want to get a pass for it, for the monthly pass or the daily pass, the prices will be different rather in compared to if you are going to only travel in zone 1. So because we live in Vancouver downtown and our job is also in Vancouver downtown, so for us it comes under zone 1. We don't need to get a pass which which will be covering all of the 3 zones. So for her it's cost around $98 per month. And when you take a monthly pass, it's just like you can use it anytime, anywhere, no charges. And it's pretty. I think it's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
It saves a lot of money.
डिफरेंस जो आता है पासेस में वो अगर आपने पास लिया है जोन 1 के लिए दैट इज $98 और अगर आप पास नहीं ले रहे हो तो यू विल एंड ऑन स्पेंडिंग $50 एक्स्ट्रा अगर आप रोज अपना ऐसे कैश में पे कर रहे हो या
Yeah. And it's pretty convenient. Like if you have a card and you don't need to think about reloading and all that thing. And for the other zone, suppose you want to cover 2 zones, then it would cost you. I'm just reading it out of the paper. I don't have it in my mind, so it would cost you. So zone 2, if you want to cover 2 zones, it will be $131 Canadian dollars, and if you want to cover all 3 zones, it would cost you $177 Canadian dollars. I think it would cost you around $198 Canadian dollars.
No, it's $177 Canadian.
I think they will include taxes and everything. It would cost, so you can say $200. $200 if you have in your monthly budget for transportation for one person, you can travel conveniently across whole British Columbia or Vancouver. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. It's super cheap for a month if you are spending this much. I think one thing we forgot to add about, I think you can add it in your rent expenses or something, is the tenant insurance that you need to take. It's not very costly. It would cost you from $20 to $40, but this is the charge that you would have to bear, and tenant insurance covers all the stuff.
And it's also not mandatory. We are not paying tenant insurance.
We haven't taken it because we don't have something which is so much expensive that we cannot, like if it goes away, we will be crying our heart out or something. So we are not paying, but if you have some artwork or expensive things in your house, you definitely should go for the tenant insurance. So if anything happens to the things inside, like some fire broke out or something, God forbid, it never happen, like shouldn't happen, but if it does, it covers all those things. So you would be in a good place to recover all that money. The other thing is the medical fee. I think Sakshi, you can talk about it.
सो यहाँ पे कनाडा में आप लोग को लाइक इफ़ यू आर विजिटिंग अ डॉक्टर फॉर नॉर्मल चेकअप यू डोंट हैव टू पे एनीथिंग. उसके लिए आपको यहाँ पे बीसी मेडिकल कार्ड जो होता है वो बनवाना होता है आते ही. सो उस कार्ड में जो कवर होती हैं चीज़ें इट्स लाइक जनरल फिजिशियन, यू कैन हैव एनी काइंड ऑफ ब्लड टेस्ट, और अगर आपको एक्सरे करवाना हो तो वो भी उस चीज में कवर होता है.
I think shots are also covered, some
Yeah.
normal flu shots or
Vaccinations.
children के लिए जो भी normal shots होते हैं, like उनको जो भी recurring shots चाहिए होते हैं, those all things are covered
Yeah.
in that card.
एंड ऑन एन एवरेज पर पर्सन पर अडल्ट जो एक्सपेंस होता है दैट इज $35 पर
Yeah, but one thing to remember, the thing which are not covered is the expenses that you would be paying for the medicines.
या
So medicine you would have to
यू
buy.
हैव टू पे फ्रॉम योर ओन पॉकेट.
Yeah, so you have to make sure that your health insurance, your like whatever you're getting from your employer, or if your employer is not giving you this coverage, you should definitely buy it from an external vendor so that it covers the cost of the medicine, because medicines are pretty costly here in Canada. I think it covers all the regular expenses that one has to go through. Then there are some
miscellaneous
expenses like
Like-
late night cravings for Indian food or
शॉपिंग आउटिंग एनीथिंग. सो हम लोग बहुत ज़्यादा बाहर का खाना नहीं खाते हैं. वी प्रेफर घर का खाना, और मेरे हस्बैंड को मेरे हाथ का खाना स्पेशली बहुत ज़्यादा
Yeah,
पसंद है.
Sakshi is she's great cook. So
सो मोस्टली मैं अपने हाथ का खाना खुद खा खा के बोर हो जाती हूँ. तो मंथली हम लोग 2 बार ही रेस्टोरेंट्स में जाते हैं, और हम इंडियन रेस्टोरेंट ही प्रेफर करते हैं. तो वहाँ का एक्सपेंस हमारा 2 बार का मैं बता रही हूँ आप लोग को $60 to $70 आता है
yeah, it's
फॉर 2 of us.
for
फिर उसके बाद आता है शॉपिंग. हमेशा हर मंथ तो आपकी शॉपिंग होती नहीं है, बट इन केस अगर आपको किसी मंथ शॉपिंग करनी है तो आई मोस्टली गो टू H&M ओनली. वहाँ पे $200 इफ यू आर स्पेंडिंग देन यू कैन बाय प्रिटी डिसेंट क्लोथ्स देयर.
yeah,
हिमांशु ऐसे देख रहे जैसे कभी कुछ खरीदा नहीं.
I think I did shopping here once for myself, I guess, and it was due to winter clothes
Yeah.
and everything. I don't.
It was
have,
around
yeah, I don't have any interest in.
$400 to $500.
Yeah, and yeah, but I don't know. I am very much biased, but the cost of clothing and everything, I find it same. Like whatever we were paying in India for buying the clothes, I
Yeah.
find it same. It's
Yeah.
like I find no
it's
difference
almost same.
until you are going for Gucci or Prada or something. Then it's your problem. But if you go to H&M, whatever you would be paying for I think it's like we pay less here because the jackets and everything are so. I think I don't know. Like it covers -20°, -30°, and all those things, and it's still like on a discount. I got that one jacket
Yeah.
for 300 INR. 300 of no sorry, I think 4,000 INR. I
Yeah,
got that jacket. So in India, I don't know, like it would cost you more than 4,000 INR, and I got it in Canada, and it goes till -30 temperature. So not an expense for me to consider, or I think for most of the people who are doing some shopping. And then the other expense is outing. Winters, I don't think so. Most of the people go out. It's like whenever it's sunny, people go out in winters, and but in summers, yeah, it's like pretty beautiful here in summer, and it's cozy outside, and you will be seeing so many people chilling on the beach. It's like I think in summers you can go out every week, and you will not like there are so many places as well to visit, so you will. It will not be repetitive for you. It will be super. Like I think I feel it pretty awesome here in Canada.
एंड इन विंटर्स यहाँ पे स्पेशली जब लोग निकलते हैं तो सिर्फ वो स्नो देखने के लिए निकलते हैं, बिकॉज वैंकूवर में इतनी ज़्यादा स्नो नहीं होती है. तो मैंने अपने पिछले जो 2 वीडियोस बनाए थे वो विस्लर पे थे, एंड हम विस्लर स्पेशली स्नो देखने ही गए थे बिकॉज यहाँ पे तब तक स्नो गिरी नहीं थी. मैं शायद अपना एक नेक्स्ट वीडियो डालूंगी विस्लर से आने के बाद वैंकूवर में भी 2 दिन के लिए स्नोफॉल हुई थी.
Yeah, it's only 2
Yeah.
days that
Yeah.
it snowed in Vancouver, and that's why Vancouver is expensive because there's no problem of like snow. It rains but very intermittent. It's not like that it's raining very
लाइक
heavily.
इंडिया में जो रेन होती है वो एकदम भयंकर वाली जो रेन होती है वो
यहाँ
यहाँ पे
पे-
नहीं होती है. यहाँ पे ऐसे हमेशा ड्रिजल होता रहेगा और हल्की फुल्की सी बारिश होती है जो आप ऑब्वियसली अम्ब्रेला लेके नॉर्मली निकल सकते हो.
Yeah,
घूमने
so
के
outing
लिए.
expense, I think per month for us it's 250
Yeah.
Canadian dollar. Like if you want to go out most of the
ये
time.
$250 ये हमारा हमने एक ही ट्रिप अभी तक की
Yeah.
है जो कि विस्लर की थी, तो हम विस्लर का ही आपको बता रहे हैं.
Otherwise, if you are going by your car, it's almost negligible because you will be going by your car, you will be parking it there near the beach, and then you will be sitting on the beach and you will be coming back, right?
Yeah.
So there is no hotel expense or food. Yeah, food expense will be there, but it's like almost negligible. So
if we cover all these things including the monthly shopping, जो कि monthly shopping नहीं होती है, कभी कदार होती है, monthly shopping, outing and restaurant सब कुछ include करेंगे तो it is around 2795. ये मैंने आपको total figure calculate exact करके बताई है. But if we exclude this shopping and outing, then our total is 2500, which
Yeah.
is our total expense for the whole month, which includes shopping and our rent, grocery and everything.
Everything. 2,500 in Canada, I would say it's like pretty cheap.
Yeah, it's
If
pretty
you're
cheap.
spending this much monthly on your and it covers
Like
everything.
we are not sure कि अभी तो पैंडेमिक टाइम चल रहा है, उस वजह से हमें थोड़ा ये सस्ते में प्रॉपर्टी मिली हुई है. आगे का वी डोंट नो, हो सकता है यहाँ की भी रेंटल फी बढ़ जाए तो हमारा एक्सपेंस थोड़ा बढ़
But
जाए.
still, you will be looking if everything goes down the hill. You will still be looking 3,500, not more than that.
Yeah, not more than
3,500. So if you are earning good, you can save a good chunk of money.
Mhm.
But the government will take a lot of money from your pocket as well. So God bless you.
Yeah. So
I think this is it.
I hope, as in we hope कि आप लोग को ये वीडियो थोड़ा इन्फॉर्मेटिव लगा होगा, आप लोग की ये काफ़ी हेल्प करेगा if you guys are planning to move to Canada. And अगर आप लोग को ये वीडियो अच्छा लगा हो तो प्लीज़ इस वीडियो को लाइक करिएगा, अपने फ्रेंड्स जो कि कनाडा आने का प्लान करें उनके साथ ज़रूर शेयर करिएगा, एंड डू सब्सक्राइब आवर चैनल लाइफ इन कनाडा. थैंक यू, और हम मिलते हैं अपने नेक्स्ट व्लॉग में. अगर आपके पास कोई क्वेश्चन हो तो प्लीज हमें कमेंट बॉक्स में बताइएगा जरूर कि आपका
Yeah,
क्वेश्चन
if
क्या
you
है.
don't, even if you don't have question, please put something in comment box because YouTube algorithm work like this.
No, it's not mandatory, but please अगर आपके कोई
Yeah,
क्वेश्चन
definitely.
हो तो
If you
पूछिएगा.
find it
Yeah.
informative, put something in comment box. Press the like button because that's how you're going to help the
Yeah.
channel if you want it to grow.
Uh-huh.
If you don't like it, then press the dislike button. So she will handle it.
एंड प्लीज अगर क्वेश्चन हो तो जरूर हिमांशु से पूछिएगा. हिमांशु को टैग करके ना @हिमांशु, बिकॉज हिमांशु को हेल्प करना दूसरों की बहुत पसंद है. वो चाहते हैं जितने इंडियंस इन कनाडा आ पाए यहाँ पे वो आ जाए.
Yeah, definitely. Come to Canada. If you don't like it, you always have a
ऑप्शन टू गो बैक टू
back
इंडिया.
door, because definitely you can go back to your home country. And I think it's important to experience the life in a foreign country at least for a year. It teaches you a lot of different
Yes.
things. In India, we are protected from a lot of things, and we are not. We are exposed to a lot of different things as well. So, but yeah, it's a great learning experience. Even if you are coming for a year here, definitely everybody should visit to a different country and try to live there on their own. It gives you a lot of different perspective, and I would recommend it. So yeah, pretty much that's it. I think it's a long video,
Yeah.
and I think we should stop now recording
Okay then, bye bye.
it. Bye guys. Bye.
Bye.